Good evening. My name is Roberto. Reside in Port Elizabeth in South Africa. I'd like to go to something more on the positive side. And something which I like to talk about. For me, birthdays are always special. Usually if I wake up in the morning, my daughter, and mom, they'll be early there, wake me up. Yeah, well, just imagine you kind of still trying to wake up and, there's all the gifts is put on the bed and then they would sing for me. And, I think in life, sometimes we've thrown the basics away. For me, birthdays are always special because I know on that day, my mother brought me into the world. And I was chosen to be given the gift of life. There are many mothers, they have stillborn. There are many mothers that find that the babies get kidnapped at hospital. And so, when I think about it, that one's mom had to give up 9 months of her life to be concerned about this living being inside of her. And so, whenever I think of my birthday, or my birthday comes, it makes me think, make me reminisce. Obviously, my mom and dad, they have passed on. So there's a lot of things I can just think about. I might not have many birthdays while I was young, but I've made a promise to myself. When I got married, I will have a birthday. Doesn't matter how many people is there. Doesn't matter friends or cousins. Sometimes I realize that when you invite people to a birthday, you actually invite people that is close to you, people you know quite well. And sometimes you find that you invite people, you find out, hey, maybe this person know that person, or people just catch up. People get married, move on, stay in different areas. People get together, they get reconnect, and they start speaking about the great times they had. And I think, for me personally, I'll never allow a birthday to go past. It for me is not just another day. It's a day that I'm grateful for my wife that's been with me at my side all my life. And that is something I'd like to acknowledge in front of my friends, cousins, you name it. Because it's so important that my wife must know the role she played in my life. And for me, when birthdays come around, I just don't see it as a booze party, an alcohol party. No, I sit down and people usually give testimonials of me being connected with them, or what role I've played in life, what I've influenced in life. But we have that opportunity where we share good memories, where we reminisce about the things we have done. And I think in this time it's maybe a good time that we do sit down and think about things. I know there's a few people that had their birthdays during this time of lockdown. I know it must have been quite difficult because you're a person that always have friends over and you like to celebrate your birthday with a big bash, so everything's all quiet. But still, it's still an important time in your life. It's a special moment on that date that your mother brought you and released you into this life. Good or bad, no matter what. So one has the opportunity to sit down and reflect on that day, on that moment. For me, I never see a birthday just something that's coming, something that's going. Now, especially my wife, she'll plan it and she'll have a color coding and all things like that. And it's just an awesome, awesome time. Where I find that people, I don't know, but quite often I find people more relaxed and, people just speaking and, just enjoying the time. It's a special moment in time. It seems like time just stands still. But birthdays, a birthday, if you look at the word birthday, it was on that day your mom gave birth to you. My mom gave birth to me. I think it's, so often, I know a lot of people don't have birthdays. Some people don't remember having birthdays. And it's sad, there is a point in time at least that you need to celebrate your birthday. Now, years ago, I know my wife told me about a certain lady she used to work with. And on her birthday, this lady always received flowers. Julia came, received flowers. And my wife told her, hey, you are very, very, very fortunate to receive these beautiful roses or whatever it was. I think, and she noticed, on her birthday, she always gets roses. And she worked about 3 years with this lady. And my wife said, yeah, that's awesome. Because my wife and I, we make a big thing out of birthdays. It has value in our lives. It's a foundation block. And she told this lady, beautiful flowers, beautiful roses. And the lady said, well, to be honest with you, I actually send them to myself. Because I think I died many years ago. Nobody sends me flowers. Nobody remembers my birthday. And I always kept that in mind. No matter what. It was only me and my wife sharing that brief moment in time. I will not let that moment pass. So, birthdays are beautiful occasions. It's not something... Hi Alton, thanks for hopping on, buddy. Birthdays is nothing that may just come and go in life. It is treasured moments. Now, one need to embrace it, endorse it, and be thankful. Because it's one thing I'll always say. The people you will celebrate your birthday with, there is no guarantee you or any of those people will be the next year available for your birthday. Life is cruel. Unexpected things happen. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. And one cannot, or one always hope for the best. You have to hope for the best. Because life can throw you a curveball at any time. Right now, there's a lot of people facing what tomorrow brings. I'll ask myself the same question. What will tomorrow bring? Thanks, Elton. Birthdays are very important. I agree with you. That is something I'll never ever miss. It does not go unnoticed. It will never be. As long as my wife is on this earth, favor and blessings on our life, I'll always celebrate my birthday. One thing she won't forget, that I can tell you. So yeah, birthdays are important. Very important. Right now, I'm just on Facebook most of the time. And I saw a few baking recipes, quite simple ones. I saw one with pumpkin, peanut butter, baking powder, I think it was salt. Yeah, I think it's a simple recipe. Why not try it? No, something small, don't need to go on a large scale. So, have something small. Try it, guys. I see also there's a challenge. You eat an egg and you don't know what you drink and what you drink. My. These guys are being quite creative on Facebook. I love it. Yeah, I know. At least it's something different, you know. Not everything just coronavirus and Trump and now Obama's also on now. Yeah, it's just something so different, you know. It's always the woman putting on things. Yes, give the women credit, guys. The women seem to be more creative. They got more ideas. There's one lady, I think Michelle. She's always coming on with some maths. It's mind-boggling. But at least it's keeping one occupied. Thanks, Alton. Alton Puja, it's memory to take through for life, which is very true. Very true, agree 100% with that. Yeah, so there's a lot of things on Facebook, you know, that really it's helpful and creative. Unfortunately, as you know, there's a lot of criticism as well. But there's good things as well, you know. Like, I think now that will be my second baking project I'll handle. The other evening I made what you call, I think it's what? Pandola, whatever. That is the Portuguese word, you know, some coffee mixture. It came out, I think it needs to be tweaked a bit. But at least try, you know what I mean? Like they say, if it doesn't work out the first time, try it the second time, try it the third time. Eventually practice makes perfect. Anyway, thank you guys, thank you for hopping on. I have to say good night, or say good morning where you are, good afternoon where you are, good night where you are. Thank you, Alton. Thanks for hopping on. Very much appreciated. Thank you, guys. Good night. Sleep tight.